Good day, sir, and to all the people that are able to be reached by this video. I am Jeffrey Paddy of AC1A, and today I will be interviewing a fellow student about his perspective towards the education of our country. Thank you for taking your time to participate in this short interview. Would you like to introduce yourself to our digital audience?
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you. My name is Carl Armand Siman. I am a senior high school graduate from the Holy Family Academy located in Padre Garcia, Batangas.
So once again, thank you for giving me an opportunity to discuss this type of matter with you. So without further ado, let's go to the first question. From your perspective, what can you say about the quality of education and learning in the Philippines?
Actually, I think the education quality in the Philippines is actually pretty good because in the times now in present times we implemented the K-12 education in the higher curriculums. The standards of the teaching and education of the students has always been rising ever since as compared when we haven't implemented it yet. And also the government supports it by promoting free education for everyone since as mandated by the law, the education is part of the primary human rights of everyone. But despite that fact, there are different things that can be improved not only by the government but also by the school.
So based from your response to the first question, what do you think are the good points and aspects to improve on?
Um, a good point to point out is that the actual education of the Philippines is actually pretty good, as I have said, and it is because of the applicatory and practical ways of teaching that the teachers and professors are doing in different schools and institutions. It is in this way the students will learn much easier. It is if they are willing to learn. On the other hand, an aspect that I think that could be improved is that the actual teaching, also the actual teaching of the teachers and professors. In my experience, some of the teachers didn't use their time in teaching. Instead, they just made us do activities that we don't know or they haven't taught us yet.
If you would like to bring an instant change into our educational system, what would you change and why?
Um, an instant change that I think is the continuation of the face-to-face classes. Although some schools or institutions already implement the face-to-face classes again after the pandemic, I would like to continue it. I would like to change and make it all possible for every student in the country. Why? Because as I have said earlier, the practical and applicatory method of teaching is just some of the ways that the students learn much easier. In the online class and modular method of teaching, they will not or they may not be able to do the practical or the said applicatory methods. Instead, they will just stick to what they learn on paper.
So what advice can you give to your fellow senior high school graduates as they are also deemed to take their education into tertiary level?
An advice, an advice that I could think is that uh, just stick on what your heart wants and continue to learn about the things that you want and like. For me, as an example, I want to be an engineer, but we or my family physically can't do it because there are no institutions or academies near us that teach the engineering courses or different engineering courses. Instead, I would do the similar education that is the computer science, and after I graduated computer science, I would pursue my dream to become an engineer, and that is an example of
like to discuss something with you further, but this period allows me to just have a very short interaction with you. But thank you very much for participating, and see you again next time. Thank you.